What a long day. Well, better check my comments before I go to sleep. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, the Fear Raiser, and welcome back to another Let's Get Very Personal. So, because of you guys, and because of your awesome comments that you always leave me on my videos, it helps me to improve my content. So from now on with these Let's Get Personals, and I really don't know why I don't even know why I didn't think of it earlier. I'm just gonna, have some gameplay recorded already, so I do it while I talk. That was probably the more logical thing to do, rather than just staring at my screen and reading a thing, reading a message. So, yeah! If you guys aren't familiar with the show, I want to let you guys know that I answer questions, problems, anything that you want me to answer for you. There's an email down in the description below if you want to send some stuff to me. And who knows, it could get featured on the show. Also, feel free to leave comments helping this person's question, because who knows? Maybe my opinion doesn't matter. Maybe these people want more opinions. Maybe one opinion isn't enough. So leave it in the comments. Alright, with that being said, let's get into the question. So, it says, Dear the Fear Raiser, I have a friend who is starting to upset me. Ever since last year, he has constantly been telling me he's psycho. He said he was diagnosed with psychosis. Oh, okay, well, that's great. Apparently the second worst psycho disease out there. He appears to have blood hallucinations. What? Or he tells me, Lately, his comments about his problems are starting to become too much for me to handle. He constantly tells me that if I leave him as a friend, he will kill himself. He is a good friend, but I feel as if he is starting to become too much stress. I'd hate to hurt him, but otherwise, I might get hurt due to his actions. If you could help me, I'd be so thankful. Thanks. Well, that's, okay, so, for one, I don't know, what is blood hallucinations? That doesn't even sound good, and I don't even know what that is. Okay, so where do I even begin? Okay, so your friend has a mental illness, and this mental illness is, kind of a really bad one. And, okay, don't get me wrong, I don't know too much about this kind of stuff, but from what you're telling me, if your friend is, he's gonna kill himself, and you're even worried that he's gonna harm you, then in all honesty, I feel as if, and you gotta understand, you can't put yourself through all of this crap and put yourself through all this stress because you don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, in all honesty, if he is a danger to anybody, including yourself, it probably would be best to not be around him. Now, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not saying, horrible person, leave him be, don't ever talk to him again. I'm honestly just looking at, if I had a friend who was a problem that could be, a danger to me, could harm me, you don't even know, that is definitely not something I want to deal with. And I mean, sure, you can feel bad. Sure, you're like, man, but he's a good friend, he's a good guy. You should think about your safety, because your safety is top priority, not this guy's priority. And again, he's having blood hallucinations. I'm gonna look. What is that? What is that? Blood Okay, so I can't really seem to find anything, but either way, it's still kind of troubling. I don't really know. You know what? I'm not even gonna dabble on that anymore. But to kind of leave everything down, kind of sum everything up, it probably would be best to either talk to your friend, or even talk to your parents, or just kind of talk to somebody, because they're, on the one hand, I'm not telling you to leave your friend because he has a mental problem. I'm honestly just looking at your safety. That is honestly all I'm looking at here. And I mean, if your friend is stressing you out like this, he's clearly not a good friend if he's doing this kind of stuff. And honestly, if someone was to say to me that if I were to leave them, that they'd kill themselves, what kind of friend would say that? I can't see you calling somebody a good friend if he's stressing you out and threatening to kill himself. A threat in general is the biggest red light to, get out of there. That is seriously not something a good friend would say. If a friend cared about you in any way, they would not threaten you. So that's something you should probably think about. And I know it might not, it's for the best to get out of this situation. But again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Do not, jump to conclusions. Leave this video right now and just go do something absolutely crazy. Just take it in. I'm merely just suggesting this is just some kind of advice. And of course, there's going to be advice in the comment section below from the awesome people that are subscribed to me in this awesome community that I'm a part of. So again, feel free to, look in the comments, take everything in. Again, this is all just advice. But in all honesty, it'd probably be best to talk to your parents about this because it's kind of a situation that not everybody's in. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are, but you know what I mean. It's kind of it's a tough situation. But with that being said, I wish the best of luck to you. I hope everything works out in your favor, and I hope everything else works out in general. But anyways, guys, that is Let's Get Personal. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you have any problems or anything, send me with the email down in the description, fear.lgp@hotmail.com. Who knows? Yours could be featured sooner or later. You never know. I've been debating about doing more than one per episode, so we'll see what happens because I've been getting a lot. So who knows? I might. Feel free to leave a like, guys. Feel free to subscribe, and of course, I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care. Oh my God, I couldn't even hold that in. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna go now. This is awkward. Bye.